Hi, thank you for joining me today on the Balancer Pro, the newest advances in postoperative care and how to multiply your profit per hour using the Balancer Pro. So, a quick overview of the history of the Balancer Pro. In 1998, it had its European launch. In 2015, it had Class 2 clearance with the FDA. 2017, it was cleared over the counter. 2018, it got launched in the United States. 2021, it was launched globally. And since its launch, you can see that it has been in the news quite a lot, where both celebrities and key opinion leaders are all supporting the use of the Ballancer Pro for lymphatic drainage. When it comes to lymphatic massage, there are several challenges. Society in the United States has very little knowledge of the lymphatic system overall. Patients are, when it comes to surgery, patients try to take recovery into their own hands. Manual therapy is highly variable and inconsistent with the results that are provided because it takes for a very long time to master and perfect. Patients experience postoperative frustration with manual lymphatic massage because there are long wait times, prolonged treatment durations. The therapist's skill sets are variable. There's limited availability, inconsistent results, travel time, and all of these run the risk of suboptimal surgical outcomes for your patients. And in the worst case, your patient is going to be unhappy and leave you a negative review. And inside the med spa itself, some of the challenges that you guys are facing when it comes to lymphatic massage is patients come in with asking for postoperative lymphatic massage, but currently you do not offer any solutions available. Other procedures are bringing in new patients and they generate revenue, but they have a very high cost or low profitability, such as hydrofacials. It is only in recent years that patients have been receiving more and more information on the importance of lymphatic drainage postoperatively and for overall health and aesthetic benefits, and it is now recognized as being the gold standard for post-surgical care. So let's now talk about the lymphatic system itself. So you've got the circulatory system and you have the lymphatic system. There is an interrelationship between these two systems. Our body is naturally designed to heal and find balance. One of the key body systems for clearing out wastes and maintaining healthy circulation is, in fact, the lymphatic system. There are several symptoms that the body will give you that says, hey, I need a little extra help before a chronic disease will develop, and those symptoms can be fatigue, chronic pain, chronic inflammation, unresolved pains, cellulite, bloating, GI issues, leaky gut. These all can be related to congestion within the lymphatic system. So essentially how these two work together is you've got the heart that pumps the blood down into the tissues. You have that metabolic exchange of waste and nutrients at a cellular level. Then approximately 70% of that fluid, that interstitial fluid, then gets reabsorbed through the veins and brought back up to the heart. But that 30% that remains inside the tissue has to be reabsorbed by the lymphatic system and brought back to the heart through the lymphatic system. And once the interstitial fluid leaves the tissue and enters the lymphatic system, it is now called the lymph fluid. So the tricky part is there are a few important facts that must be given for our lymphatic system to work optimally. Directional flow. So we've got two opposite ducts. We have to have proper pressure in order to make sure that 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 interstitial fluid is being pushed into the lymph system. And then we need to have dynamic sequence. In its original nature, had designed for our bodies to be given this pressure through movement. And because we are less active than we have been in the past, our lymphatic system has become a little bit more stagnant. And so you can kind of look at the Ballancer Pro as an external heart for the lymphatic system. So how does it work? The arms must be drained in its own garment. The Balancer Pro garments follow the body's requirements of flow and direction. So again, it's always in the direction of the heart, bottom up, head down. You have 2 lymphatic ducts. There's 24 patented protected chambers that are connected to a precise controller that effectively help to move the fluid. So it's constantly reading the body, and whatever millimeter of mercury of pressure you program the device to be at, it will always be at that actual pressure, regardless if the extremity is this big or this big, from left to right, or from one part of the body to another part of the body. The algorithm mimics the hand-over-hand technique of 24 proficiently trained massage therapists' hands at the same time. The pressure is precisely calibrated and will absolutely max out at 80 millimeters of mercury. Though recommended protocols range between 25 and 45 millimeters of mercury, the programs are precisely in sync to deliver optimal lymphatic flow and venous return. So why do patients love it? There's no waiting on appointments. There's no being referred out. There's immediate pain relief, instant reduction in swelling, extremely comfortable and incredibly relaxing. It's trusted, it's consistent, it has replicable results from session to session. It helps to prepare you for surgery if you're using it preoperatively, and it helps with the recovery process postoperatively. There's no variance between different therapists and your massage style, and there typically usually is an immediate availability within the med spas. It is the best employee you'll ever have. So opportunities in the med spas. You'll have instant profit, very passive revenue, because once you've purchased the device, unless you're seeing people post-operatively that still have some drainage issues, there are no additional costs. No specialized staff is needed. There's no consumables. Every patient can do it. Anybody with a body pretty much can do it. If there is a bed that involves 30 minutes of lying down. So let's say, for example, you've got somebody coming in for fillers or microneedling, and you need to numb them. This is a great opportunity to add on a relaxing lymphatic massage while their body is numbing up. It optimizes current service menus and patient experiences. It works incredibly well when you couple it with M-Sculpt, Cool Sculpting, or any type of body contouring modality, Kybella, and other type of lipolysis and face therapies. Again, the staff can use this as a motivational tool because there's no consumables and it takes no time. You can actually get in and out of the device yourself. It can be immediately implemented. There's no training really that's necessary. There is an onboarding process, and it's all online, but it's very, very, very easy to use and very simple to use. My 16-year-old, well, when she was 16, my daughter was able to put me in and out and turn it on and make the adjustments as needed. So what's another benefit is you do not need to hire any additional staff. And as I said before, it is one of the best employees that you'll ever have. And I actually got introduced to this when during COVID, when none of the massage therapists wanted to work in our office. So I said, okay, they don't want to work, I'm going to replace them with a device. And that's how I bought the Ballancer Pro. And it allows the revenue for doing the lymphatic drainage to be kept in the house. And your clients can use their FSA and HSA accounts to pay for the services in your practice. So areas of opportunity for surgeons. So the Ballancer Pro works on its own. It's standardized. so you can actually, it's very replicable experience. It can be done as early as 24 hours post-operatively. It requires no technician. Your front desk can put people in and out of it. There's very little training required. It's a niche diversity treatment of a highly sought after modality. So people actually call me up on a regular basis and say, hey, I just had XYZ procedure done. you're the closest Ballancer Pro provider based on the website. I'd like to come in and get X number of treatments as per what my surgeon recommended. So it helps to significantly reduce pain. There's a lot of relaxation, and you'll see better sleep. And this can be an excellent add-on to increase your revenue per treatment. And many times, your revenue per treatment room can be doubled, if not tripled. When I try to help other individuals increase their ROI, the aim is to get about $124 per square foot per month in revenue. And this is a great way to do that because there is no consumables. So the Ballancer Pro is the only medical grade FDA cleared lymphatic drainage device on the market. It's adaptive, precisely calibrated, and dynamic lymphatic drainage technology. It allows for standardized processes and standard of care. FDA cleared for pain relief and enhancing circulation. It has an amazing ability to reduce bruising and swelling, recovery from face and body procedures. So although your face is not in a jacket at all, by utilizing the jacket, it helps to pull the inflammation out of the face. It's safe and effective with instant results, rapid healing, and superior results, and patients experience and they have improved satisfaction. And of course, it's always over-the-counter cleared, so you know that you are covered. This is a quick overview of the financial benefits and the cost. So you can see here the estimated monthly ROI can be over almost 4,200%. So this is a calculation based on 3 sessions a day for 7 days a week at about $200 a session, which depending on where you're located, that could be high, that could be low. So obviously places in like LA, New York, Chicago, they're going to have a higher rent, and Miami, places like that, they also have a higher income level. So they're going to be probably closer to the $300 to $500 range per session, where places like where I live, Ocala, I'm going to be somewhere between the 100 and 200 range, depending on how many they're purchasing at the time. So based on that $200 a session, if you were to see somebody and use the Ballancer Pro 3 times a day, 7 days a week, that will bring you a very modest $4,200 a week. And your cost is going to range, depending on which device you actually go with, anywhere from $650 to about $1,000 over 60 months. And that is retail pricing, not any discounted pricing that might be provided at conferences that we attend. So what makes the experience so unique? Patients enjoy an extremely relaxing and comfortable treatment with immediate aesthetic results and proven health benefits. It's top-tier med spa. Plastic surgeons as well as professional sports teams rely on the Ballancer Pro for highly improved multi-treatment modalities and consistent replicable results. And actually it is in fact on the workman's comp for NFL teams. So if they have an injured player and they've met their deductible for the year, they can in fact get the Ballancer Pro at free of charge. There is a very versatile application. You can see here there are several aesthetic treatments, so pre and post-operative care, pain relief, swelling, lymphatic massage, perfect add-on to any facial service, IV therapies, great way to promote body contouring, cellulite reduction, weight loss, faster flush-out process, post-lipo, and any type of BBL procedure. It helps to provide a wonderful massage while you're numbing up for any type of services. And it's a great add-on to any type of hydrofacial or Morpheus device. In the wellness arena, it's a very relaxing massage with a plethora of health benefits. It's a complete body detox. It's immune. It will help to modulate the immune system. The The lymphatic massage helps to reduce overall inflammation, and in the holistic wellness arena, all chronic age-related diseases stem from chronic inflammation, which stems from acute inflammation, which isn't being addressed because that toxic waste is sitting in the tissues, not being absorbed by the lymphatic system and getting put back into the circulatory system so that the liver and the kidneys can do what they need to do to detoxify the body. And of course, who couldn't benefit from enhanced circulation? And speaking of enhanced circulation, athletic recovery is another versatile application for the Balancer Pro because it's going to speed muscle recovery. It's going to help remove the lactic acid and metabolic waste. An approximately 20-minute session is the equivalent to having 2 days off. As I said, it's a full body detox flush, and it's going to reduce any type of pain. You can see here, these are several before and afters. This one here at the bottom right is the most extreme one I've seen yet. This one in the middle is actually my personal results, and this happened over an 11-day change. So I expected to change because I'm a bikini competitor, or at the time I was a bikini competitor. I now compete in figure. This was my leg, and I thought all of this was adipose tissue, but in fact it was inflammation and indications that I have a sluggish, congested lymphatic system and it needed extra help. So I did the body contouring protocol, which is 40 minutes in the pants, 20 minutes in the jacket, an hour a day, basically every day for 11 days, and that was my results. So I was blown away, and I was sold on the device ever since, and I've never looked back. This is a before and after, just one simple session, which really blew me away. These are some post-operative before and afters. So you can see how immediately following, this is immediately following the Balancer Pro. This is 1 day after. So you can see how much the bruising was reduced in just 1 day. So the Balancer Pro is not just supporting the lymphatic system and speeding up the lymphatic system while you're inside the Balancer Pro, but it's also going to help speed up and keep that lymph moving after you get out of the Balancer Pro. These are some more post-operative results. Again, you're going to see significant changes. So it is a great problem solver. The benefits for your patients, like I said, it's going to reduce pain and swelling immediately. It's going to enhance the patient's experience. It's effective fluid activation in pre and post-op liposuction procedures, improved healing and scar tissue development, and it's going to help to speed up the patient's recovery 2.5 to 3 times faster than if they were to not use the Balancer Pro. Or for body contouring and post-lipo, it works absolutely beautifully with these two to help speed up the results. It's going to, again, reduce the pain, allow patients to be seen in their trusted practice so they're not being referred out and feeling like they're being pushed off to somebody else. It provides treatments to your patients each time. It keeps them inside your clinic, and it's identical from session to session to session to session. So it doesn't matter who puts them in, they're going to get the same results. So how does it help? With athletic recovery, toxins like lactic acid and other metabolic waste products are quickly going to be removed. They are squeezed out of the tissue and transported up into the core, into the beginning part of the thoracic duct, where they then enter the venous system and are excreted shortly after. With post-operative or liposuction care, it is the patient's lymphatic drainage is an absolute must, since it helps to reduce swelling, fluid retention, as well as helping with the reduction of scar tissue. For body contouring and post-lipo, it brings beautiful results that are visible immediately and significantly reduces the pain and discomfort. And it is so effective because it is a dynamic compression therapy that dramatically enhances and speeds up what our body is naturally supposed to do. The lymphatic system speeds up and quickly helps us to drain all those toxins, metabolic waste, excess water from our body much faster. So positioning benefits inside your practice, many positive reviews. There's a plethora of Instagram and TikTok faves, better patient experience, high-end positioning. It is a luxury brand. We like to work with the best of the best. Endorsements from celebrities, media, and professional athletes. Great staff motivation. It's competitive advantage. And as I said, it is in the news on a regular basis. These are some of the notable news and supporters of the Ballancer Pro. These are, so you can see here, the fans, our celebrities are going to be Lady Gaga, Tom Cruise, Jennifer Anderson, and many more. Pro athletes, you can read them there. Biohacking, Dave Asprey, Grant Cardone. Celebrity estheticians, going to be Jonah Vargas, Teresa Tammy, Melina. And our key opinion leaders in the surgical arena is going to be Dr. DiBernardo, Shamban, and Dr. Bucky, as well as Dr. Jason Diamond, and many more. But these are just an example. So you can see here we have been all over the news. And again, more positive reviews. I want to thank you very much for taking the time to listen to me today. If you have any questions, by all means, please reach out to me. My email address is ryan@balancerpro.com, and that's Balancer spelled with 2 L's. And my cell number is 352-425-8431. That number again is 352-425-8431. And the email is ryan@balancerpro.com. If you are interested in filling out a financing application, by all means, please open up your camera and scan this QR code. It will pull up our application process. Thank you again for listening, and I look forward to hearing from you all.